Hey everybody, welcome to your week ahead. We are going to dive in with the tarot and look at the energies for December 22nd through the 28th. We will be in the dark of the moon as we prepare for the new moon in Capricorn on December 30th. So this really is a good week to kind of power it down and mellow out. And of course, in the middle of the week, we have the celebrations of Christmas and Hanukkah, and the next day, Kwanzaa. So let's see what the tarot has to say and how you can use the energies to have a great week. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back. So awesome to see you here. I wore my Aries red just for y'all. All right, so this is for all signs. Timestamps in the description and in the first pinned comment. And if you want to treat yourself and get a head start to the energies for the year ahead, then check out my Perfect Timing horoscope book. It has all the details. 2025 is going to be a pivotal, life-changing year for all of us. All zodiac signs are included in the book. Lots of info. Link in the description. So check it out if you're interested. All right, Aries, let's get a message for your week ahead. December 22nd through the 28th. Let's see what you need to know for your week ahead. Aries. See? Oh, we have a King of Swords. Now, in this deck, we have male and female kings. And we have the Lovers. Okay. And we have a Six of Wands. Beautiful. So double sixes here. We have King of Swords energy. I feel like you're going to be surrounded by lots of loving company. Well, when I say a lot, it could just be one other person. Or it could be you and your cat. But I mean, the Six of Wands in the traditional tarot does have a lot of people in it. Of course, there's the guy or gal on the horseback, but then there's lots of other people around celebrating. So I love this. I love this for you so much. It's gorgeous. So you could be spending time with a very important air sign in your life with this King of Swords that is showing up here. You could also be contemplating this week some decisions that you want to make about your future and where you see yourself headed in the next 6 months with the Six of Wands showing up here. Now, I did just post a solstice reading, which looks at your next 3 months. So you might want to check that out. But it's interesting that we have the Gemini energy here and the 6. So I feel like the next 6 months, you're spending some time in quiet contemplation this week, which is a good thing to do, to see how you can bring more joy and happiness into your life through things that you enjoy, through perhaps new relationships and connections with the Lovers here. We have the hummingbird associated with throat chakra. This is gorgeous, sipping from the nectar of life. So you could be having some very loving communications, loving messages being sent to you that you are also sending out into the universe. I feel your mind is very sharp and on point, and you're feeling very calm and happy and at ease this week ahead with these energies. But I do feel like this, like you're looking at the bigger picture of your life. You're doing some year-end review, which is perfect because your ruling planet is retrograde right now, Mars. So this is a perfect thing for you to be doing. And as I said, making some plans. You see how she has the energy attached to her magic wand here, but it's a cord that's rippling out, all these cords of light. So it's like you're finding the threads of connections with your ideas and your desires. And you're trying to figure out, well, how can I bring more of those to fruition, especially over the next 6 months before Jupiter gets out of Gemini. So, and we have very strong communication, creativity energy here, conversational energy, hobby energy, like just really getting involved with kind of your day-to-day happiness also. So I think you have all these things on your mind, but I feel like there's likely a very loving communication, connection, something going on for you in the week ahead that will put a big smile on your face. And Six of Wands, that's definitely an energy of partying and celebration and victory. But remember, it can be something as mundane as scoring something awesome at the after holiday sales that you've been really wanting and feeling victorious that you got a great bargain. So it can even be something like that. But I feel it's like the bluebird of happiness is visiting you this week, Aries. All right, Taurus, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, December 22nd through the 28th. End of the year already, God. Shocking. Shocking. Shocking, I say. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's see. Taurus peoples. All right, let's see what you got. Well, we have a Two of Swords. And we have a Six of Wands. Aries just got that, and I shuffled quite extensively. And we have a Wheel. Ooh. Okay. So you are pondering something very deeply this week. There you are. Thinking, and thinking. I think with some sort of good news that either you just got or you may be getting in the week ahead. So the good news is something that's going to be very joyous. This is the hummingbird of happiness here. And there is a conversation involved because hummingbirds are related to the throat chakra. So there is something that is either coming to you as a communication or that you're sharing with somebody else or both. And then we have the wheels within wheels. We have things turning. So there's a situation that is getting underway based on this happy news or news you're going to deliver, or the decision you're going to make to choose your happiness. That's the other possibility here, because you are in this mode of quiet contemplation. But notice how we have the first quarter moon here. Well, hard to tell. Okay, so it's possible that some sort of really awesome news comes in this week. For it to get underway with the wheel here, for the wheels to start turning, it may not be happening until after the new moon in Capricorn, which is December 30th. So it doesn't mean this doesn't come in this week. I mean, it could. But for the thing to actually start happening, it might be after the new year. Okay, so maybe around I'm feeling kind of like January 10th. It's possible. Maybe the 6th or the 10th. Probably after the 6th, though. Because who does anything the first week, right? New Year's Day is on a Wednesday, the Thursday, Friday, just like with Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. Nobody's doing anything, having a holiday in the middle of the week, right? So it can be something that's going to be taking place like the second week of January. Well, really, it's still the first week, but you know what I'm saying. The first full week. There you go. But this is beautiful. So we have sipping from the nectar of life, as I like to say here, and joy and iridescence and happiness. This is our Jupiter energy, which is in Gemini, which is your second house of money and feeling good and self-worth and self-esteem. So you are probably contemplating some sort of big decision that's going to lead you to happiness, perhaps with your finances, perhaps with I don't know, a new offer? Are you contemplating a job change or something else going on for you? There could be happy news, perhaps about money. I mean, that's possible because of the Jupiter influence here and it being in your second house of money right now. And we have the number 2 also here with the Two of Swords. So I think there's something very interesting on its way to you. We have birds in this card also. Birds are symbols of news. So there's some interesting news. You could have 2 things that you're weighing and balancing and trying to decide. So work with the timing of the universe, because this is definitely about not forcing things and being in the state of flow and letting the universe handle the timing and the details. I think what this is saying to me is all you have to do is choose your personal happiness and let the universe take care of the timing after that. All right, Gemini, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, December 22nd through the 28th. Let us see. Geminis. Ooh, we have the 7 of Cups. You're reaching for a star. And a 4 of Coins. And some Temperance. Okay. All right, so the week ahead, you have wishes on your mind with the 7 of Cups. You have a new dream on your horizon that you really want to ground into reality with the 4 of Coins here. Like you are holding on to this dream that you have, And you are excited at the possibilities with this temperance that the change that you want is on its way. So this is very, very lovely energy. There is, what I'm getting from this is that there is a spiritual energy of protection in terms of the timing of this situation to play out for you. This wish that you are strongly holding on to and wanting to manifest. It could be a wish concerning your home or family with the Four of Coins here. You see she's holding on to the house. It could be, something about where you're living, how you're living, who you're living with. But it can also just be related to something foundational in your life that you are wishing for, like career change, new relationship, whatever it is that you are holding on to as a hope, a wish, and dream that you really, really badly want. So, and it's temperance, of course, it's the angel of protection. There is a beautiful dove in this card. So you are coming, I think, to a sense of peaceful acceptance of this or something better. You are being patient is what I feel also, even though maybe that's not always easy to do. But you are learning and feeling this week that you're managing your expectations with a bit more patience, because you have some sort of divine confidence within you with this energy, this temperance of, I know if this is the right thing for me, it will manifest. And I really feel in my soul, deep within my soul with the Seven of Cups, that this thing is the right thing for me, because I have been really holding on to the vision. I've been taking the actions. And when those two things merge, manifestations result. So I think you're going to be feeling the positive ways of change. It's possible you get some sort of message this week about that. It could just be some sort of dream or spiritual download with the Seven of Cups here. Like you have a precognitive dream, Gemini, this week of, yeah, this thing I want so badly, it's on its way to me. We have the 14 here, so it could be from 14 days from when you watch this. Could be sooner, of course. But it's in the process. That's what I feel. It is being divinely guided. It's in the process. I feel some sort of prayer is on its way to being answered for you. All right, Cancers, let's see what you need to know. December 22nd through the 28th, your quick hit tarot for the week ahead. Cancers, what do you need to know? All right, let's see what we have. Ooh, we have your energy. Now, in this deck, we have male and female kings. We have a King of Cups. Ooh, and an Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Oh, okay. And a Tower. All right. All right. I think there is some sort of surprising growth. I'm getting chills down my legs. I think there's some sort of surprising news about growth and potential that you're going to be on the receiving end of. It's interesting because we normally think of the aces. I mean, of course, that those are beginnings. But I'm feeling something slightly different, because notice how this has already blossomed out of the ground in this card. So, the surprise is coming after it. So I feel that something has already started in your world. Something's already starting to take shape, because see, here you are and you have been putting your energy into it. See how she's kind of looking down at this flower here? So you've already been putting your energy into some new beginning for yourself. Pentacles, so probably something financially related, or something, again, very tangible. Could it be a personal relationship? Sure, that's possible. You got to always apply the energies, as I say, right? Because everyone's situation is different. So there's a couple of things here. This could be a surprise proposal. Absolutely, Pentacle represents a diamond. It could be a surprise gift of a diamond. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, after all. So there could be something like that. Or there's some sort of surprising growth, news, offer, information about something you have already started. Okay? So, and it's got a lot of fire, passion, and energy behind it, because the Tower is here. So this could be something like, again, maybe you just only started it a little while ago And all of a sudden, boom, it's taking off. Like something really starts just firing on all cylinders here with this Tower. And if this applies to a relationship, it can be something where maybe, yeah, you started dating somebody, Virgo season maybe, and all of a sudden, like, yeah, it's going to the next level, big time of commitment with the Tower here. So I feel like there's something surprising related to growth and opportunity for you in the week ahead, that it's under your energy. You've been making the thing grow. You've been watering the plant. And here is the very surprising, exciting result. All right, Leos, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, December 22nd through the 28th. Leos. Oh, we have some Aries. We have the Emperor. Ooh, and we have the Hierophant. And we have a Knight of Pentacles. Very interesting. All right. So we have energy around future commitments this week. So you could be contemplating moving forward with either a new commitment, a different commitment. There is Knight of Pentacles is interesting here. Of course, stopped energy. It's time to contemplate before I make my next move. And, you know, Mars is retrograde right now. Good time for contemplation before taking action. It's still retrograde in your sign this week. So before you make an executive decision about your life, Emperor, I think it's and probably about your career. I mean, can be with the Hierophant here, but it also could be something else. The Hierophant can be an energy of spiritual lessons. So, and wisdom. As you can see, we have the owl here. So the Emperor can be a little feisty because it's Aries. It can be a little like my way or the highway. Aries can be stubborn too. I mean, you know, we're the ram. We bang our heads against the wall until we get our way. So there can be some stuff here about navigating a situation for yourself before you get further committed into it or embroiled in it in some way. You are going to take your time, Knight of Pentacles, and pause this week just to be certain of what it is you want and how you want to move forward. So, because I think it's something significant, because we have the Emperor and the Hierophant, two major arcanas out of 3 cards here. And there is a big, I mean, it can be a decision about your own personal power. And will you feel empowered, Emperor, if you take on this if you take on this specific is actually what I wanted to say, commitment. I was going to say maybe particular or certain. Like, you really just want to make sure that your energy is going to flow in the right way, that you're not being too hasty about something, and that you're using past experiences and lessons to make an informed decision. Because this energy, as I said, can be a little hot-headed, a little impulsive, and usually kind of just want it a certain way. And that's okay, but will that situation allow you to run the show? That's the thing. Or will it not? What would you be sacrificing, if anything? I mean, maybe there's nothing if you took on that particular commitment. So that's why we have the Knight of Pentacles here, because this is really like the solid contemplation of, I gotta know what, in terms of my resources of all kinds, financial, emotional, psychological, mental, like, how are my resources going to be impacted if I take this on? So this is a week to carve out a little private time for yourself and sit with that and figure that out. I'm not feeling it's necessarily a thing you have to be figured out by the end of the week, but you'll probably need it figured out probably by the first full week in January. You know, so this week is giving you the pause, the little breather here to take that time out with this Knight of Pentacles to get it figured out. All right, Virgo, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, December 22nd through the 28th. Virgos, a message for you. Virgo. Oh, we have a Knight of Swords. You're floating in on your beautiful feather. And a Knight of Cups. Look at this. Okay. And an 8 of Cups. All right, well, I mean, 8 of Cups doesn't have to be something bad. I mean, it can just be that you are taking a trip. 8 of Cups can be, I am, tired of being home alone here and watching Home Alone. And I'm going to go and take a trip and hang out with some of my besties. And I would encourage you to do that. If you're feeling a little 8 of Cupsy this week, that, feeling everybody else is partnered up and you're just kind of hanging around, go find some single friends if that's your situation. Go find some people to hang out with. Because the Knight of Cups here and the Knight of Swords is saying you do need a change of scenery. You need a breath of fresh air, mental air with the Knight of Swords. You need some new emotional companions. You need to go listen to some music with the Knight of Cups here. Just some fresh energy is needed. So it can be that from this scenario here, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, 8 of Cups going on here. So it can be, I need a change of scenery. I just need to feel a little more connected, but I got to go out there and kind of find that for myself right now. Okay, so that's possibility. The other possibility here is 2. Since we have 2 knights, it could be you and somebody else who are, you can see both people are facing one another, who are facing one another and having maybe a discussion. The 8 of Cups could suggest that you're going to take the high road and just leave the scene and not deal with somebody's shenanigans. Because if this is representing somebody else, they're coming at you. I mean, here they are, right, with the sword. And, maybe they've got an axe to grind. Maybe they have an issue. It's the holidays, after all. We know people can get a little over the top with certain things. So, and here you are, Virgo, just trying to be all kumbaya, mellow, just strum on your lyre here and just be like, I'm just chillaxing. And here comes this Knight of Swords person. So you could just be deciding, I'm just going to walk away from any confrontation. And I would say that that's probably a good idea with these energies of what's coming out here, to just take the road of peace, your own emotional peace. That's the thing. Like whatever's coming at you this week, the Knight of Swords, whatever's flying in and trying to be urgent, right? There's that sense of urgency with the Knight of Swords, like coming at you. Is that really necessary, right? No, it's not. It's really not. So who's ever got their undies in a twist and who's ever, speeding firing on all cylinders and jetting into your life, demanding things, take a step back from that is what I would say. What the tarot is saying here. And put your own emotional peace at the top of the priority list. All right, Libras, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, December 22nd through the 28th. Libras. We have a 7 of Swords. And we have the Wheel. And we have the 2 of Cups. Okay. All right. What I feel is that over the next week, there may be some wheels within wheels that will be revealed to you. All right, so you see all the wheels here with this Wheel of Fortune. So wheels within wheels, that old expression, which means, hidden agendas, plans, things that people have going on, like reasons for things. Like you start peeling away the first layer and then you go like 5 layers deep into the onion. Work with my mixed metaphors here. Okay, so there's like all sorts of strange things going on. You think you solved one of them and then it reveals a whole bunch of other stuff under the surface. So with the 7 of Swords here, there is likely to be wheels within wheels this week. Now, you are dealing with somebody close to you with this 2 of Cups. Are they being totally honest? It could be that they're just telling a piece of the information, but there's actually a lot more beneath the surface that is going on. So what I would say with this energy, because it's about using the energies and seeing what advice we can get from the tarot and then applying it to our particular life. I would keep things very light this week. I would not get myself embroiled in any sort of heavy conversations or commitments. I would wait and see what the universe is going to bring out and reveal to me about somebody close to you. Now, this Two of Cups can be a friend, lover, relative, whomever with this Two of Cups. There's not necessarily any ill intent here, but the Seven of Swords is here. So that, by its very nature, right, Bobby, is encouraging caution and let the universe bring out what you need to know about this situation. The truth will out. I mean, that is so true. It will come out. So that's possible too. There could be a truthful revelation that is happening this week that, I'm not going to say it's shocking necessarily. Maybe you were kind of sensing something was going on beneath the surface. So there could be like a heart-to-heart conversation and this person reveals what's been going on with them. Maybe that could be you revealing what you're going through to somebody else. I mean, that's possible too. You could reverse this scenario and say it's you, that you've been kind of keeping something very close to your chest and not sharing it with people, and they've sensed there's things going on with you. And then maybe you are opening up to somebody in the week ahead. That is possible. So, but just, I would say keep things light, be cautious, just like, let's see, and let the universe reveal to you what you need to know. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you need to know. Your week ahead, December 22nd through the 28th. Bobo has finally roused himself from his slumber and joined us. Let's see. Let's see what you need to know, Scorpio. Seven of Cups and a Four of Cups and a Knight of Swords. Okay. All right. So what I feel here is something I think I have said to you guys recently in one of my videos. I mean, I make so many videos, like I can't remember everything I say. And a lot of it too is like, you're just kind of channeling stuff and sometimes you don't even know what you're saying because it's just coming through, right? So we have a Seven of Cups. We have a very strong dream that you are in process of manifesting. You're very aligned with it. Thank you, Bobo. He's doing an Ariel. He's getting right up into the camera. He's letting you know it's coming. He is letting you know. Look, remember how Ariel used to do this and sit right in front and then I couldn't see anything? Okay. All that matters is the cards anyway. You don't need to see me. Seven of Cups. There you are reaching for the stars. You have a very important dream, a very important goal. And I kind of like look at this as the universe, the fairy godmother, especially in this deck, like getting ready to bring it down from the heavens and into your lap. But meanwhile, because it takes time sometimes for these things to manifest, you're sitting there with the little rain shower on you thinking it's not coming, right? So Knight of Swords is here. It's coming. I think you may hear by the end of the week some interesting news that helps slice through any sort of clouds that are hanging over you, any sort of doubts in your mind that this is possible or that the universe forgot about you. The universe didn't forget about you. And maybe that's what Bobby's trying to do here by sticking his big face in the camera to let you know he sees you. The universe sees you, Scorpio. And it's on its way. It's floating in on the feather. Here it is. But it's the swords. So there is likely to be some sort of text, email, communication that is coming on in that slices through the fog of doubt that the Four of Cups can sometimes be, that hangs over us. You do have friendly, this cute little goose, you do have a friendly energy around you who is helping you through this time of uncertainty. But remember too, the Four of Cups is the offer coming in from the universe. So I think you're going to get some good news about something this week. It's very possible. Of course, it is the holidays, so maybe it translates into next week too. I mean, I know we do weekly readings, but sometimes energies don't fit into a 7-day box, you know, sometimes they flow over into the next week. So, you know, this could be coming even next week after the new moon in Capricorn. It's very possible, which has a very strong manifestation and wish energy about it, that new moon in Capricorn. So keep the faith. That is your message this week. Hold steady to the dream that you have in your heart and that you are wishing upon a star to have happen in your life. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, December 22nd through the 28th. Saggies, let us see. Let us see. We have a 7 of coins. And we have an 8 of wands. Ooh, love it. And we have a King of Swords. Beautiful. So the moon will be in your sign toward the end of the week. Up until that point, you may just be kind of counting your blessings in the apple tree, that's perfectly fine to be doing at the holidays. Count your blessings. Take a pause from all the crazy action. But also with this card, notice that she's sitting on top of the apple tree. So that to me suggests being able to see the bigger picture of your life and all the bounty that you do have, all the things you do have to be grateful for. And we know that gratitude goes such a long way to shifting our vibration and helping us manifest even more things to be grateful for. So I think you're going to be in an attitude of gratitude in the week ahead, just feeling very blessed and thankful for all the beautiful bounty that's in your world. Gorgeous apples. If you've never seen the orchards of Vermont, highly recommend. They're so gorgeous. The apple trees in Vermont. But then we have this 8 of wands, which is interesting. All of a sudden things are taking off. There you are taking off, which can happen when we have that energy of our moon that shows up, you know, for 2 days every month, 2.5 days every month. So I think toward the end of the week, things are going to pick up for you. All of a sudden, there's lots of things to do. You're running around. There's lots of errands. It's go, go, go. And then we have this King of Swords. In this deck, we have male and female kings. So we have some time maybe you're going to be spending with an air sign person, but it can also be that you are going to be making some important decisions, or you're going to be really taking some time out to make some important decisions based on some new things that are maybe getting underway for you, or, you know, new energies like the movement. I'm kind of getting a little hit that through some sort of movement, you might get an epiphany this week. So this can be physical movement like jogging, right? Or walking. But this can also be physical movement of I'm in the car, or I'm in the airplane, or I'm in the subway, whatever. Like you are moving, and because you're in that kind of zone, you know, you zone out sometimes. That's when the idea has the breakthrough. So this is, you know, something that could positively affect your future and help you move forward in some exciting way with your life goals. So I think this is very interesting. So be open to that. Of course, you know, try to pay attention if you're driving. But it's the type of thing, you know, where if you have a commute and you drive it all the time and you get into one of those kind of like, you start the drive and then you get home a half hour later and you kind of don't even remember how you got home because you do it so much, you zone out. It's like that type of energy, but, you know, use that in a way that gives you the epiphany. All right. I mean, you don't have to like drive and like concentrate and think about it like super hard, but maybe just plant the thing in your mind and you might be surprised. Like there could be some sort of breakthrough for you, some sort of idea with this King of Swords through movement. And if you're blocked with something, that is one of the great ways to get unblocked. If you're contemplating a problem and you can't seem to find a solution, or if you're writing something and you just can't seem to get the words out, take a break, go for a walk. It's like that type of thing. That type of movement will really help you and help you make a decision this week. All right, Capricorn, let's see what you need to know. Your week ahead, December 22nd through the 28th. Cappies, happy birthday. Let's see what you need to know. Capricorn. Ooh, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Ring of Fire card. Ooh, and the Strength card. Wow. Got some double Leo happening. And a Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. All right, this is what I'm feeling like there's a little bit of a hurry up and wait that's going on here. But I feel like this is very good energy. There's something that gets started this week with this Knight of Wands. You get an answer, you're moving forward, your heart's on fire, you're feeling very aligned, very energetic. Strength card is here, like you feel good. I feel good. You feel good, Capricorn. Okay, like you knew that you would now. You feel good. So, there could be some interesting encounters as well. Let's just put it that way. Read in between those lines. There could be, if that's part of your life, there could be a very interesting, passionate, loving encounter for you in the week ahead. But I'm feeling more so that there is something going on with a transformation, because we have the Leo here. That is your 8th house of physical, mental, emotional, financial, psychological transformation, metamorphosis. And it is your birthday season, which is a time when we do think about, okay, what have I been through? What changes do I want to make for next year? Realigning my energy. So you're realigning your energy this week from a vantage point of strength and power and feeling good. You have been through the Ring of Fire. That was Pluto, thank you very much, which is now finally out of your sign. Hooray! The first birthday season since 2008 with it not being there. So how you feeling? Let me know about that in the comments. But then we have this Knight of Coins, which is kind of a pause in the action, but it's your energy. So it is a regrouping, recalibrating, reorganizing, re-envisioning type of energy. And Mars is retrograde in Leo currently. It'll go back into Cancer the first week of January. So you sense the change, you feel the changes, you feel positive, your heart is good, and you're like, okay, my middle name is Patience. Capricorn Patience. That's your name. And you're like, I trust that things are moving in the right direction. And I'm going to do what I need to do to get my energy straightened out so that when things start popping, which they will very soon, I got this. I mean, we're also dealing with the holidays, as we know. So nothing's really going on for the next, since the first full week of January. People are not there. People are out to lunch, literally and figuratively. People are just, So, but that's not stopping you. Like, your energy is good. Your energy is good. And you're ready for your new chapters and new beginnings. And your new moon is coming up December 30th, but that's next week. So this is like, you're raring to go with this Knight of Wands. And yet, too, that good things take time, and good things are on their way because of also all the transformation and transformative energy that you have been working with Pluto, which has been in your sign, but now it's not there. We know. Thank the Lord. Okay. So very good. Very good. I would also say too, with, do something nice for yourself in the week ahead. Do something that's really affirming this energy shift for you in some way. Whether it's wearing red, I finally put on a color, or something, just something nice that is a very affirming and honoring of this big energy shift and trial by fire that you've gone through and that you came out the other side. So very nice. And I think there's going to be some sort of really loving energy around you with this Strength card in the week ahead. It's beautiful. I mean, it's lovely. It could just be your cat is extra special sweet, but whoever you're dealing with, there is somebody who's maybe eating out of your hand. All right? There's somebody who maybe is quite charmed by you. It's possible. But then find some time to just recenter yourself as well this week before your new moon. All right, Aquarius, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead. Aquarius, December 22nd through the 28th. Let us see. Aquarius. Aquarius. We have a Knight of Coins. And we have some Capricorn. And we have an Eight of Wands. Okay. All right. So I think it's important for you this week not to get yourself stuck into an unsavory situation. You don't want to get yourself stuck and ensnared in a web of somebody's shenanigans. All right. So, it might be unavoidable, only because this is a week when many of us deal with family. And those are often the ones that can cause complications, shall we say. Like you get stuck in some discussion with somebody that you really don't want to be having, you know, with toxic Uncle Tony or Aunt Tina over here. Like you don't really want to get sucked into their dramas, but it's like, here you are, and there's no escape. That's the thing. Like the Knight of Pentacles, you're there. You can't see a way out. You're stuck. That is stuck energy. So is this. You're just like, there's no room to move. So Moon goes into Sagittarius toward the end of the week. So we have the fire energy showing up here. Of course, this is Leo energy, but this is about the escape. So it's possible after some sort of family or other type of gathering, you might be headed for the hills, so to speak, and get out of town. Like, I got to get out of here. I got to escape. I got to make a move, get out fast. And you see this person's back is turned to all this. So I would suggest at the end of the week, some sort of little get out of town trip. Just take a drive somewhere, like just get out. Go shopping if you want after holiday sales or whatever. But set yourself free from whatever this is. And it's also like, it's a cleansing, like cleanse yourself energetically by removing yourself from the scene, because I think you are, you know, trapped by the punch bowl talking to this person or something like that. It could even be some sort of holiday party as well. And you're stuck talking to the person you really don't want to be talking to, but there's no escape. So that's the feeling that I'm getting here, is that by the end of the week, you will feel very much in need of some me time, some downtime, some fun time, some let's just rock and roll out of here and enjoy ourselves and get out of and shake it off. I mean, it's a shake it off energy, shake it off or whatever this is. So the other thing I'm going to say here too is, because the devil is showing up, if there's somebody around you who is, imbibing, if they're in some sort of, scenario where they are drinking or whatever they're doing that's causing them to be extra obnoxious, the Knight of Pentacles is advising here to just be very placid. Unless, of course, I mean, this is just general advice. I mean, if somebody's coming at you, like physically, I don't advise that necessarily, but, you got to defend yourself. But I mean, if it's just the situation where it's the loud drunk, you know what I'm saying? And they're just like all over the place and whatever, then maybe just be very calm, very steadfast, very grounded to deal with it. And then, like I said, energetically shake that off for yourself. So, but that's what I'm feeling from this. And it may not be that, but the devil can represent those types of things that occur because of addictions. That's the only reason I'm saying that here. All right. But it'll lighten up toward the end of the week and you'll be finding some joy and fun at that point. So, if this type of energy does surface, just deal with it as best you can. All right, Pisces, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, December 22nd through the 28th. Pisces, let us see. Pisces. Seven of Cups, and I shuffled. We've been getting this quite a lot today. And the Temperance, beautiful. And the Three of Wands, very nice. So something is manifesting for you this week. Some beautiful change is on the horizon for you. There could be an inkling of it this week. It could be still coming because you see the Three of Wands. She's looking into the distance, but the Temperance is beautiful. That is, angelic guidance. It is destined change, spiritual growth and harmony and bliss and something blissful coming into your life. And the Seven of Cups here with her reaching for the stars. This is like your little fairy godmother there. And she's plucking your wish out of the sky and getting ready to deliver it to you. Some sort of life-changing wish with the Temperance here and the Three of Wands. Something is in process of being built in your life. So it's coming on in the spiritual plane. Of course, it's taking shape and form with the universe, and then it's going to come into your material reality very, very soon. And I think you're going to really feel that with this Three of Wands this week, that something big is on its way for you. And you may get those little intuitions, those signs, those synchronicities are starting to happen where you see things are starting to come together before they take place exactly on the material plane. So it's very interesting. The Three of Wands, especially in this deck, we have a lot of seaside imagery in this deck. And sailors, back in the old days, how they knew that they were soon reaching land, even though they couldn't see it in the distance. They kept the faith and knew they were heading in the right direction because they started seeing more birds and they started seeing the twigs in the water and they knew, we're getting there. And then, like in the Three of Wands, there she is with the ship in her hand. The ship comes into port and you see the thing materialize. So you're very close to a lovely wish materializing in your world. It is in process. Absolutely. And, it's a big year ahead for you, Pisces. Big year ahead, as I've already mentioned several times, with the North Node going into your sign. So there is going to be magnificent wishes and spiritual shifts and changes and personal growth and lots of positive new manifestations on their way in your life. So get ready. You're sensing that, you're feeling that, and you could start seeing the signs and symbols of that this week as they come toward you. So thank you so much for joining me for your December 22nd through the 28th weekly tarot energies reading. Quick hit tarot, as I like to say, tarot for busy people. Quick messages to inspire, to guide, to excite you, hopefully, about the week ahead. So please leave me a comment. Let me know how y'all are doing out there. And of course, my deepest and most heartfelt wishes for a very Merry Christmas, a very happy Hanukkah, and a happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. If you don't celebrate any of those things, that's fine too. I wish you a very happy, happy, happy week ahead. I hope you can get some downtime and some time to yourself to just enjoy yourself in whatever way feels good for you. So I hope you check out my Year Ahead horoscope book. Lots of exciting changes on the way, as I mentioned before. And it's packed full of valuable info. And did I mention there is a coupon code in the book for a reading with me? So you might want to check that out if you're interested in getting a reading for the year ahead as well. It's kind of a win-win there. All right. So can't wait to hear what you have to say in the comments, and check out also your solstice reading if that is calling to you, and have a lovely week. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.